Hey everyone, it's Judy from Wildly Passionate, and today we're going to be comparing water-soluble media. We have some watercolor pencils, an ink pencil, and some graphite pencils. Here we're starting with the General's Kimberly watercolor pencil. These are very affordable at about $1 a pop, and you can get them in sets only, so these are great for beginners. Up next, we have the Pentelic Aqua watercolor pencil. These are pretty affordable as well, at about $1.33 each, but of course, if you can find them on sale, definitely go for that. These are great for beginners also. Here we have the Derwent Inktense pencils, which are permanent and not watercolor. There are 72 colors available, and they go for about $1.59 each. Here we have the Faber-castell Albrecht Durer watercolor pencils. These are artist quality and there are 120 colors available, and they go for about $1.75 each. This is the General's Sketch and Wash graphite pencil. They go for $1.29 each, and these are graphite, so they are very light fast. And finally, we have the Lyra graphite crayon in 9B. You can see it's very dark compared to the General's Sketch and Wash. I'm going over the swatches a second time with water here to see if I can get any more movement out of the pigments, or if I can get them to blend better or eliminate that initial line to get a smoother transition. As a side note, the Faber-castell watercolor pencils correspond perfectly with all of the other Faber-castell products. Now it's time for the wet paper test, where I wet the paper first and then write into it with the watercolor pencil. Apologies for the glare here. At the end of the video you'll see a clear picture of all of the swatches without any glare after all of the water has dried up and absorbed into the paper. I also wanted to mention that I did try to write with the same amount of pressure for each swatch to get a very even comparison, but it is not an exact science, so just try to keep that in mind. Stay tuned to hear my opinions on which products performed the best. And here are all the swatches side by side as they were drying. And presumably, if you're an artist like me, you'll notice that all of the black tones are not exactly equal. Some are warmer, some are cooler. This is just part of the struggle of comparing various brands to each other. Here, hopefully you can get a better look at how all the swatches look now that they are dry. The General's Kimberly are going to be your best choice and cheapest option if you are just a beginner. The Derwent and Faber-castell products are both light fast. The Faber-castell has the best color selection by far, and in my opinion, the best pigmentation. Round 1 of this series goes to the Faber-castell Albrecht Durer watercolor pencils. The best product from this video is going to continue on to round 2, where I have a whole nother set of watercolor pencils to compare. I've got products by Crayon, Staedtler, I've got Derwent, and Watercolor. And that video will be posted next week. Stay passionate and take care.